A very good evening to everyone gathered here. It's my pleasure to welcome all the participants, exemplary speakers, participants, faculty members, academicians, and other industrial personalities for the valedictory session of the 2 days International Conference on Innovations and Research in Marine Electrical and Electronics Engineering 2021. Now, I would like to invite Dr. D. Lakshmi, Associate Professor, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome everyone for this valedictory session of the International Conference on Innovations and Research in Marine Electrical and Electronics Engineering 2021. I feel honored to welcome our respected Registrar, Dr. M. Jayaprakash Well, sir, respected Joint Registrar, ma'am, Mrs. Sangeeta Albin, our guest speaker, Dr. Vinay Kumar Chandna, Principal, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center, Jaipur, our Dean, Dr. T. Sasilata ma'am, Professor and Dean of EEE Department, and also I would like to welcome all the faculties who worked for organizing this event. Last but not the least, I would like to welcome all the participants and presenters who came from various education institutions and research centers across the world. I once again welcome everyone to grace this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for your warm welcome. At this juncture, we are proud to showcase the successful journey of the 2 days International Conference on the Innovation and Research in Marine Electrical and Electronics Engineering 2021 through a short video. Thank you, sir. I'm privileged to welcome our respected Registrar, Dr. M. Jayaprakash Well, for the valedictory section. I would like to thank him for providing his gracious presence to enhance the session. Sir, I humbly invite you to deliver the valedictory address.
Yes, madam. Thank you. Respected Professor Dr. T. Sasilata, Dean of EEE as well as Dean of Academics of the University, my dear colleagues and faculty members of the Department of EEE, and esteemed participants from various institutions, and most respected speakers who have actually made productive sessions for this 2 days international conference. I first of all thank the organizing committee for having invited me to give this address. I don't feel that I'm not a suitable person to deliver the valedictory address, but still I'm a biology background. I'm not in EEE or engineering background, but still I take it as a pleasure as well as honor for me to share a few moments with you in this valedictory session. In fact, everybody in our personal life and professional life understand very well the importance of electrical and electronics, and that too in the marine field, where the entire shipping industry is going towards the automated automation of everything. Autonomous ships and other things are coming up. The importance as well as advancements in the area of electrical as well as electronics is quite immensible and inevitable for the advancement of the entire shipping field. I could see that from the slides what is being shared now. I understand that the topics were quite varied in nature. It has covered almost all possible nooks and corners of the recent advancements in EEE, as well as with reference to marine applications. They have discussed about sensors, they have discussed about solar and other new energy applications. So it is quite, the organizers have taken much pain and strain to invite speakers from all different sectors of the focal area of the conference. In fact, the focal area of the conference itself is very wide, very vast, and very timely one, I could say. And they have made a justification as well as added value for this program by inviting. I could see that professors from abroad and professors from various premier institutions of the country have participated and delivered. I think the participants would have received much knowledge as well as exposure with reference to this marine automation or the advancements of electrical and electronics in the field of marine applications. So I heartily congratulate the department and more especially the dynamic HOD, Professor Dr. T. Sasilada, for making such wonderful events all the through. And I also congratulate the team members of the organizing committee for making it as happening without any flaw. And let us come to a conclusion now that you are in the valedictory session. I take this opportunity to thank everyone, and I congratulate the participants for having taken the intellectual inputs from our university. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Vinay Kumar Channa, Principal, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center, Jaipur, for the valedictory section. Sir, with a sense of pride, I request you to deliver the chief guest address.
Yeah, I think I'm audible. Thank you very much for inviting me. Registrar of the University, Dr. M.J. Prakashaji, Dean Dr. T. Shashilatha and Dean Academic University, Dr. D. Lakshmi, who invited me for this particular address, all the participants, faculty members of the department, other faculty members of interdisciplinary department. I congratulate you first for organizing this particular conference in the area that is much relevant to the interdisciplinary research area. Just now, registrars have told that his background is from biology. I think, sir, today we need interdisciplinary research and we need biology people to interact more with electrical and electronics people, because in this pandemic situation, you saw that medical equipments and be it oxygen generator or be it emergency equipments, everywhere they require people doing research in the area of medical in association with electrical and electronics. People are much more involved in that particular area. So I think your presence and your involvement is now more requirement in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, sir. Second is, okay, we thought of we'll go for one international conference, say I think 6 months or 1 year back, and then we started collaborating with many institutions. We invited papers have come, presented, invited guests came together, came onto a platform. A good understanding and networking happened between the faculty members and the institutions of repute with the University of Marine Engineering. Now, what I was thinking is, today after the valedictory function, what is the plan after this particular conference? Whether we think that this conference is over, now we are happy, let's go enjoy, have a cup of tea and enjoy our life as it is, or do we had any plan that what would be the outcome of this conference? Outcome of this particular conference with respect to the students, with respect to the faculty members of the department, and with respect to the modernization of the syllabus in the university, because you have full autonomy. So first is with respect to the students. We generally think that students in the area for UG and PG students, they don't have much idea about the research and they need much more mentoring. I think this is the platform. You have many papers with you. You might have rejected hundreds of papers. Those hundred of papers are nothing but the subject matter for the students to, to carry forward the research and do some their own contribution on those rejected papers. And then a multidisciplinary conference may be organized at the institute level, wherein only students will publish their papers from these set of maybe rejected paper because of idea, because of plagiarism, maybe some contribution was not there by the author. So students can be given those papers. Second is, uh, I have seen that all the sessions and all the papers are well recorded with you. These recorded sessions may be shown to all the students and students of PG and PhD students, so that they can learn more from directly the authors, because it is very difficult to call the author after the conference that kindly address my students for 1 hour. You have all the recordings with you. These recordings may be used in the department to showcase and give the knowledge to the students. Third outcome may be you have the syllabus with you. Now, many authors have presented their fresh thoughts, fresh ideas in the conference. Those ideas may be linked or mapped with the different subjects in the department, and those ideas may be treated as content beyond syllabus for the students and for the syllabus to enrich in the direction of the open-ended research area. Then what about faculty members? You have papers with you, you have presented papers with you, you have the idea that what other authors have presented you. Kindly circulate the presented and selected papers to the faculty members, that now it is your duty to have some contribution in those papers who are selected, and you have 1 year of time. Kindly contribute your efforts on those ideas and come out with some productive patent. Now we are thinking about patent and copyright. Instead of going for publications, if they can work together and apply 3 or 4 or 5 patents in a year, those will help to grow the department as an individual at an international level also. So whenever I discuss with my faculty members and the students, generally whenever we plan any activity, we don't have any plan after the closure of the activity. I think we must plan what will happen to this particular activity, wherein 100 of people have joined together for 8 hours a day. Number of man hours are utilized for a cause. Now, how to utilize this manpower after the conference for the next 1 week? Make a plan for that for the department. I think that outcome will help you to achieve many laurels in the area of maybe ABET accreditation, maybe NAC accreditation, maybe NBA accreditation, or maybe at an individual level as a university in the nearby area, where we can show cause all these things to the prospective students who are going to take admission into the college. We can now interact with them also. If we have this particular facility, and this facility will help you all who are going to take admission into the college, involve them, maximize them in the department before the admission session starts. What I am trying to saying that if you have 5 6 schools in nearby area, ask them, invite them to the department, show cause what activities you have carried out during the lockdown period, involve them more, show your strength to the nearby schools and first year students specifically, that they they must share all the activities happened in the department during the lockdown with all the first year students, and that would be the word of mouth and would be better for the department to get more and more admission. I think thank you very much for inviting for this international conference. A nice interaction after long. I hope that this association will go long and will meet again and again very frequently. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful speech by giving suggestions to do with the selected articles for the next level and also with the outcomes. Appreciation is the act of valuing someone for their efforts. We offer it as Best Paper Award for the innovative results and their contribution. Out of around 20 articles in each track, we have selected 2 as Best Paper. In track 1, named ICT Technologies for Renewable Energy, the coordinators of the session are Mrs. R. Ilavarasi and Dr. P. Sivaperumal. Paper ID 143, Automated Speed Control and Performance Analysis of BLDC and Servo Motors using Fuzzy Logic, presented by Mr. Wilfred Melvin. Congratulations. Then the paper ID 41, Illumination Invariant Face Recognition using MSVM, which is presented by Anupa Singha. Congratulations to you. And in the track 2, named Communication and Computing, coordinators of that session are Dr. G. Tenmori and Mrs. R.K. Padmashni. Paper ID 100, Post-Accident Alert System using Client-Server-Based Synchronous Communication Mechanism, which has been presented by Dr. G. Rogini. Congratulations. Then the paper 109, Open Issues and Challenges in Automatic Sign Language Translation Systems, which has been presented by Mr. Rakesh Kumar. Congratulations to you. Then in track 3, named Artificial Intelligence and Soft Computing, coordinators of this session are Dr. V. Karthikeyan and Mr. J. Ashwin. Paper ID 56, Pseudomonas aeruginoso-derived biosurfactant as a potential biosensor for heavy metal detection, a possibility using microfluidic, which has been presented by Mausumi Debnor. Congratulations to you. Then the paper 97, Deep Learning Watershed Algorithm to calculate cardiac stroke volume of the left ventricle for the analysis to detect persons suffering from cardiovascular, presented by Priyanka Sinha and Divya Singh. Congratulations. Then in the track 4, named Sustainable Energy Technology, coordinators of this session are Dr. D. Lakshmi and Mr. R. Karthik Manoj. Paper ID 24, Latent Heat Stress Power Generator, which is being presented by Mohammed Fahad. Congratulations. Then paper ID 2, named Solar Wind Hybrid Power Generation System, which has been presented by Sujata Banka. Congratulations to you.
For track 4, Robotics and Marine Automation, coordinators of the session are Mr. P. Veerakumar and Mrs. G. Jagadishwari. Paper ID 16, QoS provisioning in the heterogeneous mat using multi-path energy efficient routing metric, Mr. Venkata Subramaniam. Paper ID 142, optimization algorithm for single phase front end converters for dynamic conditioning, Mr. Kapil Kumar Dev. Congratulations, both of you. For track 6, advances in electronics design, coordinators of the session are Dr. C. Nyanavel and Mr. Satish Kumar. The best papers selected are paper ID 126, user interface design for public kiosk and evaluation for the mask vending machine, Mr. Dinakar S. Paper ID 127, Cascade H-bridge multi-level inverter based D-STATCOM using GeoCell algorithm, Mrs. Rashmi M. Congratulations, both of you. For track 7, power electronics and drives, the session coordinators are Dr. S. Priya and Mrs. Rajashri. Paper ID 66, analysis of partial shading of PV modules, Mr. Sailendran R. and Roshan Jayarajan. And paper ID 34, optimal location and sizing technique for power quality enhancement, Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi. Congratulations, both the authors. For track 8, marine and offshore engineering, coordinators of the session are Dr. T. Balvin Emmanuel and Mr. K. Manigandan. The papers selected from this session are 126 new asymmetric 75 level inverter topology with minimum circuit components, Mr. Tyagarajan, and 158 a low power area efficient parallel pipeline the Radix 2023 FFT architecture using high speed multipliers, Mr. Surya. Congratulations to all the awardees.
Thank you, ma'am. Every session ends with a good note by thanking everyone responsible for the success of the event. I request Professor Dr. S. Priya in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering to convey the vote of thanks.
You are muted, ma'am.
A warm and cheeriest evening to one and all present here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to make this international conference on innovation and research in marine electrical and electronics engineering ICIRM EEE 2021 a grand success. It is one of the biggest day in the history of our university. Today we have hosted the biggest virtual education conference in India. More than 300 representatives and more than 100 colleges and universities across the world participating in this ceremony. This is a huge success in itself. On behalf of our Department Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Academy of Maritime Education and Training deemed to be university, and the entire fraternity of the institute, first of all, my sincere thanks goes to Almighty God for making this international conference a grand success. By His blessings and grace, we are able to make the event what it was. On behalf of my department, I give really a heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Gurdeep S. Kura, Professor, Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, USA, and guest of honor, Dr. Carl Ho, Director of Academic Computing, the University of Texas at Dallas, USA, who spent their busiest time for gracing the inaugural session. My sincere thanks goes to valedictory session chief guest, Dr. Vinay Kumar Chandna ji, Principal, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center for gracing this occasion. I have immense pleasure to thank the session speakers, Dr. John Panneerselvam, lecturer in informatics, University of Leicester, UK, Professor B.H. Sudanta, Dean, Faculty of Information Technology, University of Moratuwa, Sri Lanka. Dr. Gaurav Shekhar, Program Director and Assistant Professor of Instruction, the University of Texas at Dallas, USA. Dr. Nilesh Kalani, Dean, Faculty of Technology, RK University, Rajkot. Dr. Tavisek Yentuonsak, Professor and Head, King Mongkut's University of Technology, Thailand. And Dr. Vinay Kumar Chandna, Principal, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center. Thanks to all the session speakers for adorning the occasion and sharing their knowledge to the participants for the past 2 days. Our first thanks goes to our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J. Ramachandran Sir, and Pro-Chancellor, Dr. R. Rajesh Ramachandran Sir, who are all sources of inspiration and who always keep in mind the future and face all the challenges, guide us to prepare for life challenges in a more positive way. A special mention thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Colonel Dr. G. Thiruvasagam Sir, being the catalyst that inspired us to do our best and stand us as a pillar of power. We thank our respected Registrar Sir, Dr. M. Jayaprakash and Joint Registrar Sangeeta Madam for continued guidance throughout the year for various programs. Their loving encouragement assure us to always believe in things. Thanks, Sir and Madam. This type of international conference cannot happen overnight. The wheels start moving about a couple of months ago. It requires planning and bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate to be supported by a team of very active and dedicated professors of our organization who are all well versed in their job. My heartfelt thanks goes to our beloved Dean, Dr. T. Sasilata Madam, who always stand by us, guide us, lead us, and inspire us. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to record my heartfelt thanks for the International Conference Coordinator, Dr. D. Lakshmi and Mrs. J. Jagdishwari for their wonderful efforts to make this event a grand success. I take this opportunity to thank all the reviewers and technical committee members for providing their valuable comments in time and help towards the improvement of quality of papers presented in the conference. I also thank our department professors and faculty team for their heavy cooperation in the organization of the conference. Further, a big thanks to all the participants for presenting their innovative ideas. With their appreciating ideas, I mention my sincere sense of gratitude to them. A special thanks goes to our PRO Muthukumar sir and Parthiban sir system admin for their wonderful support. I would like to place my hearty thanks to all the volunteers and participators because of whom we made this conference possible. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to say that we all are most grateful to all the speakers on this forum. We thank you for being with us in this evening. It's a great pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Before closing, sorry, I'm interrupting you in between. Can we clap together for everybody and little bit of smile on the faces? Nobody is smiling, bhai. Nobody is smiling. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
We take real steps to build a promising future by working together, and we are in the rim of the conference. I would like to conclude with a national anthem in order to represent our country's identity and to showcase the unity. I request everyone to direct your attention.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे